Oh, and I'm gonna just start this whole entire video over because this is just not good.
Slowly kisses passing by the river. Have been missing.
Let me put the shoe down. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Rihanna Cachet, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys what it was like working at Foot Locker for me, my experience and why I left, and I'm also going to be cleaning my shoes. So I'm not actually going to be showing my shoes in this video just because I am going to do a separate video of my sneaker collection if you guys want to see that, but I will show you guys what I clean my sneakers with. And yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's get right into it. But I'm using the Crep Protector Kit, which comes with, it looks like this, and it comes with like a little cloth and a brush and some cleaner. So here's the shoe cleaner. There's the shoe cleaner. It's called Kier, the Ultimate Shoe Cleaner, and it smells like bubblegum. I don't know if that's just me, but it smells like bubblegum. And then here's your brush. It's just a little black wooden brush. Then I'm using a towel and a bowl of water over there, which I'm not going to lift because I don't want to spill it. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first things first, I want to start off with is how I got hired and whatnot. So pretty much the hiring process for me went like this. I applied online, and then I called maybe 3 to 5 days after I applied, and then I was told to come in for a group interview, which I'm pretty sure most of the interviews are group. I came in with some nice J's on, you know, gotta show out, and a nice shirt and some black pants. Like, the group interview was very business casual, if you will. Like, sneakers, of course, and you could definitely wear jeans, but it wasn't nothing like, oh, I have to wear a dress or anything like that. I would definitely say when it came to the group interview, at first I was nervous. There's so many people there. You're literally right next to the people you're competing with, but overall you just have to have a certain level of confidence, and literally that is what Foot Locker is looking for. Confidence. They're looking for people who exude a certain persona, which is like confident, kind of not bubbly exactly, but more adventurous. What is that called? People who are just really chill, laid back, but also like leaders. I will say, and being around so many people like that, it can get kind of overwhelming because we're all like assertive kind of people. Not all of us, but most of us are assertive kind of people. So that leads me into my next section, which is what is the employees like, or what is it like working around them. So with my experience working at Foot Locker, the employees were pretty cool, like, and it was fun especially because you are there standing on your feet for 4 to 8 hours, and you need some type of comedic relief. So typically they were pretty funny to be around, and I will say it is kind of cliquey there when it comes to the employees. Like, if you haven't been there for long, it shouldn't take long for you to kind of maneuver into some type of clique or whatever, to get more accustomed to everyone. But if you don't really have a lot of shifts or hours like I did, you kind of will always still feel like an outsider. You really have to work a lot with that longer working crew to really build a connection. Even though there were people who approached me, was like, I want you to know, like, you can always come to me, or hey, I don't want you to feel like you're being left out. Like, it was really a lot of sweet people like that who just want you to feel really included, and I really like that inclusivity from some of the employees, but for the most part it is kind of cliquey. So that's what the scene on employees is looking like, at least for me. Again, everything I say, I want you guys to take this with a grain of salt. Like, my experience is not going to be like everybody else's experience, so I don't know if I touched upon it already. I doubt I did, but this is the uniform. So pretty much it's just a shirt. The girls will get like this v-neck shirt. The guys will have a collar to theirs, and it's like jersey material. But I do think you only get one shirt when you first start, and you only get another one if it's been a while and you really messed that one up, or I think you paid for it or something like that. I wouldn't know because I've had the shirt since I started. Well, when I started. You get your little name tag right here, and then pants wise, originally it was just black dress pants, but I think the things have changed now, like the standards, because before I left we were able to wear leggings and I think sweatpants, but they had to be like on brand. So getting into on brand stuff, when it came to your uniform and your look and your appearance, Foot Locker, I told you guys before, has like a kind of stereotype, a look going for them. Like, you need to keep yourself kept up. Like, they don't want to see you coming in with your hair looking a hot mess, or if you wear makeup, your makeup looking a hot mess. and you can't just be wearing anything. You can't just be out here wearing bobos, you know, which is really like superficial, but I mean, it's the look, you know. You work at Foot Locker, you got to keep it up. You got to make these customers walking in see you and think, oh, they know what they're talking about. Look at their style, you know. I want to take advice from them. You're trying to get products sold. So like I'm pretty sure you can only wear whatever Foot Locker sells. So I mean, it doesn't have to be like in store currently, but like Foot Locker typically sells Nikes, Jordans, Adidas, and I do think they sell Vans now, and maybe Converse. Our store didn't sell a lot of Converse, we did sell Vans. So you can wear those kind of shoes in the store, but you can't wear Uggs. Even though one Foot Action that I know wears Uggs, you know, that's his sister, brother store or whatever. I never seen someone wear Uggs before. I'm pretty sure you can't. I think it has to stick strictly to sneakers. And I don't think you can wear Yeezys on the floor, even though some stores do sell Yeezys. Like my local store doesn't. So I didn't see a lot of people able to wear Yeezys. And then, like I said, your on-brand pants, leggings, whatever. Leggings could be just like black leggings. You don't really have to have on-brand leggings, but they probably preferred it. But your sweatpants for sure had to be like Nike, Adidas, whatever. So that, in that aspect, it is a little expensive to keep up your look because you want to look good. Like I would get my hair done a lot when I was there because I want to look good. I don't really wear makeup because I'm sweating too much. We wear makeup. Because you got to look good when you work at Foot Locker. Just saying, like for real. If you want to be real. Now moving on to management, I typically had, like, in my time being there, I think I interacted with at least 4 different managers, and for the most part my managers liked me, but it was just like not working out for me when it came to working there. I think a lot of the managers do play favorites. They have their people that they just like feel comfortable working with and being on the floor with, and that's who they're gonna call when it comes to scheduling, especially busier shifts like around Christmas time, which is very unfortunate for people who are new and still trying to prove themselves, and people who just need to make a little extra money. That's all I'm gonna say about the management. I'm not trying to get in trouble with nobody. So moving on to the goody juicy stuff that you guys really came here to see, the money. So I'm not gonna touch on everything, but Foot Locker, I'm pretty sure everywhere does the minimum wage, and they did do commission based. I'm not sure how the commission works. You should probably check out another video on that, or you can look it up. But I don't know, I think it was like somewhere between 1% and 5%. It wasn't a lot, it wasn't crazy. And they really are, like, you need to hit a certain amount of sales. Like, everybody has their own goal that they need to hit, especially if you're like new. They'll say, hey, I need you to hit at least 1,000 by the end of this week, and if you can prove that, then of course it's gonna get bigger. But it's nothing usually unrealistic, and you can most likely always meet your goal, and if you're not, you probably will get some type of consequence or maybe fired. Not sure. But yeah, it is commission based. I really want to like depend on that commission. Like, yeah, I really want to work there for that commission. And it's minimum wage, so it's not like in the income aspects, it's not like really great, but in the benefit aspect, it is absolutely fantastic. So benefit wise, but I'm not going to say too much just because I'm not trying to get in trouble with no laws and nobody, because I've heard people go to court. So I'm just going to say that, yeah, some more of this on here. And y'all, when it comes to this crepe cleaner, like 8 to 10 drops goes a long way. You just put it on there, you dip it in a little bit of water, and it will foam up crazy. Like, look at that. I'm going to show you this one pair of shoes, but there's some foam pods. Look at that foam, like... You don't want to get shoes soaking wet, especially if it's like a suede material or whatever, but you do want to be able to clean them. Pretty much the benefit, I'm just going to say it will always be above 25%. Always. But you only get a certain limit per month, and you can't share your benefit with just anybody. You can't sell your benefit. That is totally legal. You will get fired and consequences. You should only be able to use your benefit on family members or yourself, or like if you're buying gifts for people. The benefit was great, and then 4 times a year the benefit went up from its usual price, well, its usual percentage, to a higher percentage. Like, and I think it was reflective of the holidays. I'm not sure. I know around Christmas time that the benefits or the percentage went up for your percent off, your discount. That was one of the staying points for me and a lot of people. They really love that benefit. Like, that benefit is everything. compared to how much you're making, I mean, that benefit really comes in clutch. But you do have another opportunity to make more money when it comes to around Christmas time. There's lots of competitions going on. I don't know about everybody else's Foot Locker, but I know mine's pretty fun. We did things like competitions where there were monetary incentives or, you know, other stuff like around Christmas time for best this or best that or voted this, that, third. You get like a gift card for certain areas or certain places. And then again, around the year, we did little incentive rewards. So in that aspect, you could get more money. Also, it just made it kind of more challenging and fun and just kept it from being standard. Now, with all of that being said, you're probably wondering why I left. It was a very fun place to work. It's very fast paced. The reason why I left was, again, I mentioned it earlier, I didn't get enough hours. And the pay wasn't that well for me not to be getting enough hours. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time on a job that's giving me 4 hours every 2 weeks or so. And then it also be on top of that, like my managers, well, my manager or one of them would be like, hey, you can go home. You know, we don't need a bunch of people today. Which is like crazy because like I only got these 4 hours this week and you better send me home an hour or 2 hours early. So I pretty much only got 2-3 hours this week because of what? Like, there's so many other people on this floor but you want to send me home. It was just beyond me. I'm not going to speak bad on anybody's name or anything like that. But I thought that was a little weird, you know? So me not getting enough hours on top of me not getting enough money plus of the vibe, it was draining for me. Having to be scheduled and go to work there was just like, I really don't want to go. Like, I really don't want to go. Not just because it was like a 7 to 10 minute drive away from me, but it was just like, I know what I'm not wanted and I'm not going to sit here and look stupid trying to fit in or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm gone. I think people's feelings are valid, and I feel like if you feel like you don't belong or you just feel like it's not it for you, then that's fine too. Like, I was 17 and I'm still young, and I'm a believer in if you don't feel it's for you, then you need to move on, because things that you stick in and stay in could be holding you back from your future, essentially your other potential opportunities. So don't stay in something that makes you unhappy. But it's no bad blood, it's no beef, it's none of that. Like, it is what it is. And I guess my takeaways for this video would be, it's a decent first job if you're young and you want some experience and you really like sneakers. You're good at sales and customer service, because it's not for the light at heart. People will yell at you. It will get hectic when it's like Christmas time. It will get busy. It's not for the faint of heart. At that job, I would say everyone is disposable. Like, since I was only there for a year, and me being there for a year, I saw so many people come and go. People who have been there before me come and go, like getting transferred or getting let go or quitting. But you know, some people, it just wasn't for everybody. And I mean, I'm pretty sure they just look at this as business as usual. In that aspect, there's no loyalty, I guess, because everybody can get it. Like, if you're not meeting their requirements, if you're not what they're looking for, you will go. You are not staying. I would say just, if you do want to apply to Foot Locker, be cautious. Definitely do your research. Don't just look at this one video and take everything from this and be like, yeah, I'm not going to apply to Foot Locker. Or, you know what? This is her experience. I'm still going to apply. I think you should look at a bunch of other people's experiences on YouTube. I think you should research the job and all of its, like, morals and core values and stuff before you apply. I would never say I regret anything. I don't typically say I regret anything at all. Like, I don't regret any experience I've ever had, even if it's negative, because any experience is a learning experience. But also in regards to Foot Locker, I don't regret my experience at Foot Locker. I feel like it definitely gave me more experience as a worker. I met a lot of people. A lot of them I don't talk to anymore, but I met some people who were really cool, and it just gave me more perspective on life. So yeah, I have about 3 more shoes I need to clean. But that was pretty much my experience working at Foot Locker. I hope this video brought you guys some insight on what it's like working there. I hope you guys decide to apply or don't apply. Yeah, just take everything I said with a grain of salt. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for videos uploaded every Friday at 2:30. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!